All right. Good morning. Welcome to a beautiful day here. We are in North Carolina, actually right by the border of Tennessee. I'm here, like I mentioned in a previous video, I came down here for my aunt and uncle's 60th wedding anniversary. Well, the Airbnb I'm staying at is less than 2 miles from the Appalachian Trail. So we're going to hike a section of the Appalachian Trail, Little Hump Mountain. And if we have time, we'll go over Hump Mountain. I have not hiked any section of trail in North Carolina or Tennessee for that matter, so this will all be new stuff for me. But it should be great views. A lot of wide open spaces. So let's go check this out. I have no idea what to expect. But let's knock on another section of the AT. Alright, we made it to the top of the side trail, the over mountain trail, the AT. I'm trying to be quiet because I see a tent right over there, so I don't want to wake a thru hiker. Lots of thru hikers camping, we usually see a lot of them at night. But this is the, I'll show you the, so this is the route I came up. It's the AT, that's where we're going to go. And this is the Yellow Mountain Gap. Read a little bit about that there. I took Battle Kings Mountain, which is in South Carolina. I've actually been there before. Very cool park. And this is the Over Mountain Trail. So that's the Over Mountain Trail. That's the AT, so that's where we're going to go. Well, now that I'm out of earshot of the thru hikers, so I came up a forest road, and it was right by where, I don't know if you're familiar with the AT. Alright, so I'm parked somewhere down that valley. I came up this path here, and see right there where the tents are, that is where the old Over Mountain starter was. Remember, there's a big barn there, you can see it. Well, that's been totally torn down. I didn't realize that was torn down, but that's where it was. If you're familiar with the AT videos, you know a few years ago they condemned that. It wasn't sued for the shelter. And I didn't realize it had been torn down. It was standing for a while, but either it fell down or they came up and torn it down. But that barn that you see, that's no more. But you still get awesome views of the valley. Very windy today, so hopefully you can hear me. Alright, there's a better look at where the barn used to be. That's where it stood, but it's no longer. That's all. I walked over there and it's loads of tents, so obviously the director was using that as a campsite. Which is good, a lot of flat ground and it gives you a great view, but that barn is no more, so let's continue on. Doing a lot of climbing this morning. These peaks are over 5,500 feet elevation, so we'll be over a mile up. So, but the other hike, there were two hikes suggested in the guidebook at my Airbnb. So this one was one. This offered low elevation peaks, more views. The other one offered high elevation peaks over 6,000 but fewer vistas. So I picked the one with the vistas and the low elevation peaks. So let's see if I made the right call. A lot of uphill though. Alright, I think we reached the peak here at the top. Got a little woody section. No views up here, but I think it opens up further on. But this is not the Smokies. We are north of the Smokies, pretty close to the Roan Highlands. If you're familiar with the AT in North Carolina. So we're gonna keep going here. So this, if we go out to Big Hump, So my aunt and uncle's celebration is at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I do have a little bit of a time constraint, but we're definitely going to Little Hump. That's about a 6-mile hike round trip. If we go on to Hump Mountain, that's an extra 2 miles. So that's an extra 2 hours round trip. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what the time is when I'll go over the hump, but we'll definitely go to Little Hump Mountain and check that out. Looks like some sort of clearing coming up here. Let's see what this is up here. Oh wow. Yeah, there's a nice little meadow up here. Nice views. Whoa. Alright, the AT continues on that way. I believe we're going up there. I can see the trail going out there. I believe we're going out there. I believe that is Little Hump Mountain, I believe so. So we're doing good. So maybe I might make it to Hump Mountain. But man, what awesome views up here. Again, this is all new to me. I have not hiked anything in North Carolina, so this is all new for the first time. It's not disappointing so far. Wow, the view on this ridge is amazing. I believe that's Grandfather Mountain out there. We're not too far from. I believe that's what that is. It looks very. That's the second highest peak in North Carolina. Man, what awesome views today. I believe this is pretty close to the summit of Little Hump Mountain. Absolutely spectacular views up here. A little bit of elevation coming up. So I believe that is Hump Mountain, and we're doing good in time. So we're gonna go to the top of that and then come back. I think the views up there would be much better. So go through this forest and we'll see what the views are on the other side. This is a nice tight little forest in here. We go from the baldy section to this foresty section, which is pretty neat. And then we'll see what comes out on the other side. Should get a good view to the north out this way. Yeah, so that mountain right there, the one looks like kind of like a face, that is Grandfather Mountain. That is the second highest mountain in North Carolina, and that's where I'll be today. We'll be up there at the country club celebrating my aunt and uncle's 60th wedding anniversary. So give you a good look at the topography, and we're coming around this little we're in this little meadowy area here, coming around, and then we'll go up Big Hump. And then I believe Big Hump is on the other side there. So we'll go up there and come around because we're doing good in time. I have to be back at the Airbnb by 1 so I can get changed and ready for the gala. It's like 9:15. So we have plenty of time to get these extra miles in here. So, all right, we will continue on. I kind of like this rolling hills landscape too. That's pretty too, with the meadow and the hills and the very back the mountains. That's one of my favorite landscapes. I mean, the vistas, the wide open vistas are nice, but I like this too. That's very pretty. All right, so I've kind of reached the end of the Little Hump Mountain All Trails. All right, so now I have to start doing some math and see if I can go further and then still make it back in time to my car to get to the Up to Grandfather Mountain by 2. So it is 9:15 right now. Actually, it's 20 minutes till 10. Took me an hour and 26 minutes to get here. So if I get back, it's 11. So I can go a little bit longer before I have to turn around. So I'm going to go for as long as I think I can go. And turn around. And we'll see if we can make the summit of Hump Mountain. I guess we'll find out together. You have a nice little campsite here. A lot of good tenting spots, very secluded. A little bit of a view, but not sure how the water situation is, because that's always a consideration when you're considering camping spots. But in terms of tent space, this is nice. It looks like they have a little firing there too. Alright, well we're coming out to this open area, and I guess that is Hump Mountain. We're going to see if we can get to the top of that. Looks like a little bit of a climb. I don't know whether I want to do that. Maybe I'll just go out on the ridge and have a break out there, and then come back. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty spectacular. Yeah, I don't know whether I'll make it all the way up that. That's a little bit more challenging than I was expecting, but beautiful, beautiful views here. Here, this little grassy area here. Not really much of a view. A little bit view behind me, but nice little rock sit down. So yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna make it to the top. I just don't have time. I don't think I'd make it up and then make it back to my car in the time that I need to, drive. Because we still have from where we go, we still have about a 30-minute drive to get to where we need to be. So I don't want to take any chances. The mountain looks awesome. It looks awesome to climb that. But we're head back, and I'll film some stuff going back if I see anything. Because the view going back that way will be a lot different. So I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. I'm having a little snack here, and then we're gonna head back. So been a beautiful hike, pretty flat. There's an initial uphill, but once you're on the top, it's a lot of ridge walking. Up top of the up there, I'm sure the view up there is spectacular. But just don't have time today. All right, one last look at Hump Mountain before we call it out. You can see the trail going up there and around, and then it goes up the mountain that way. I would love to do that, but unfortunately, I have a pride commitment. I have to get back. I don't want my family to disown me, so we're gonna go back the same way we came, and I'll show you some of the views coming from the opposite direction. Yeah, I have seen a lot of people out today. It's a gorgeous day, and this is a very popular section of trail because of the the boards you're going over and the views. And the terrain isn't all that difficult. I mean, it's typical rocky stuff, but the climb coming up to Little Hump Mountain wasn't too bad. And then going up to Hump Mountain looks like a little bit of a challenge, but still a beautiful section of trail here. So yeah, we're just getting back in. I think technically now, according to all trails, I'm in Tennessee, because this is a section of the trail that borders North Carolina and Tennessee. So I think right now I'm hiking a little bit in Tennessee. This is my first time hiking in Tennessee on the AT. Pretty excited. So now I've been in 6 AT states: North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, and I did a little bit in New Hampshire when I was there. So so that's what, 7 states. I've hiked the ATN, so it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, it's coming southbound down the mountain. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, we reached the end here. An absolutely gorgeous section of the trail. The Roan Highlands, and it straddles the Tennessee North Carolina border. So really enjoyed this section. It was really fun. Big views, a little elevation, but not overly steep. Just kind of gradual the whole way, which makes it nice. Fortunately, didn't have time to go over Big Hump Mountain. Because like I said, I had a hard turnaround point today. And I checked the map, and just beyond Big Hump Mountain is where the AT exits North Carolina for good. I didn't know that, but that's good to know. It's the next time I'm back in this area, I'm gonna complete this hike and may go a little southbound and see Roan Mountain, which should be good. But other than that, it was a great hike. All right, well, we reached the end of the hike. Parking lot. This is my car, right there. Lots more cars than when I was here this morning. But anyway, we hiked about 7.4 miles with elevation gain about 1,700 feet, and it took me a little over 3 hours to do that with a clean break. So 3 hours and 19 minutes to do that. So not bad, not a bad morning hike. I'm heading back to my Airbnb, which is just down the road, and we're off to see my aunt and uncle celebrate a 60th wedding anniversary. We may have 1 or 2 more adventures left on this trip, so stay tuned. Thanks for coming along. If you like what you see, please like the video. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share with your friends. And we will see you in the next adventure.